The power of kindness. A lesson from a young man's selfless act. We live in a world that values power, success, and wealth above all else. These things are often seen as markers of greatness and influence, and many strive to attain them at any cost. But what if I told you that true greatness is not measured by these things, but by something far more valuable? In this inspiring story, we learn that kindness is the greatest power of all. It is a lesson that we can all learn from a young man's selfless act. The story takes place in a vast kingdom ruled by a powerful king. He had everything one could desire except for a child to inherit his throne. As he grew older, the king began to worry about who would take over his kingdom after him. He decided to choose his successor based not on bloodline, but on merit and love for humanity. As news of this opportunity spread throughout the kingdom, many young men saw it as a chance to gain power and respect. However, among them was a poor young man from a quiet village. He was hard-working and honest, but poverty was his constant companion. Despite his financial struggles, he remained determined to go to the royal court and make a name for himself. After saving up enough money, the young man set out on his journey. But just as he was nearing the palace, he came across a heartbreaking scene on the roadside. An old beggar was shivering in the cold, with torn clothes and trembling hands. Without hesitation, the kind-hearted young man took off his new royal-looking clothes and gave them to the beggar. He also gave him all the food he had brought for himself. Feeling ashamed and hesitant, the young man entered the royal court wearing his old dirty clothes. Amidst the grandeur of the palace and the presence of noble-looking candidates, he felt completely out of place. But little did he know, the beggar he had helped was, in fact, the king in disguise. After a gentle smile from the king, the young man couldn't believe his own eyes. The king explained that he had disguised himself to test the candidates' hearts and see their true nature, and the young man's selfless act had proven that he genuinely loved people, making him the perfect successor for the kingdom. The king then declared, "Helping a helpless person without expecting anything in return is the true mark of greatness. A ruler without compassion is worthless." In that moment, everyone in the court understood that true nobility lies not in material possessions, but in the greatness of one's heart. This story is a reminder that true greatness is not measured by external factors such as power or wealth, but by our character and our actions towards others. It shows us that helping others without expecting anything in return is the ultimate sign of a noble heart. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in our own lives and forget about others. We often prioritize our goals and ambitions over the needs of those around us. But this story teaches us that true fulfillment and happiness come from acts of kindness towards others. A single act of compassion can change a life and even a kingdom. It can inspire others to do good and create a ripple effect of positivity. Kindness has the power to bring people together, bridge differences, and make the world a better place. So let us remember that true power does not lie in our status or possessions, but in our ability to spread kindness and make a positive impact in the world. Let us strive to be like the young man in this story, whose selfless act earned him not just a kingdom, but also the love and respect of his people. In conclusion, this inspiring story teaches us that true greatness is measured by kindness, not power or wealth. It reminds us that helping others without expecting anything in return is the ultimate sign of a noble heart. Let us all strive to be kinder and spread positivity wherever we go, for in doing so, we can truly make the world a better place. So the next time you are faced with a choice between power or kindness, remember this story and choose kindness. In the end, it is kindness that will leave a lasting impact and make you truly great.